In recent times, London has seen many flooding events. In order to tackle flooding in urban areas, we require urgent intervention on multiple scales. It requires a collective action from all members of society, from government agency to ordinary citizens. New proposals must be developed for the city as a whole. The issue of flooding, especially in urban areas today, requires urgent intervention on multiple scales. In this video, we'll look at the possibility of using digital platform to spread awareness to learners about the tools and systems required for holistic flood management in the city. According to the Environment Agency, flooding in London is caused due to 5 major reasons. Firstly, the looming sea level rise due to climate change is expected to affect the entire city drastically, with the water levels to rise drastically all around. Secondly, due to surface water flooding under instances of heavy rainfall when the water stagnates in locations unable to flow out. Another cause of flood is due to tidal fluctuation of the river that lead to the creation of the Thames Barrier downstream of the central city. The barrier protects the city from tidal fluctuations which can flow into the estuary from the sea. The third cause of flooding is from sewer overload. When the drainage through the pipeline fails, it overflows out and further increases flooding. Large-scale waste projects like the 20-mile super sewer have been proposed to carry almost 96% of the city's sewage. However, the project has delayed considerably. Lastly, underground aquifers also causes flooding. This is seen as isolated instances that are reported and addressed at the individual level. In order to select the optimal solution for the context, the proposal must aim to provide long-term benefits that are sustainable, environment-friendly, and also beneficial socially and economically. The digital platform will elaborate this across 3 scales of the city.
On the website, the users can start by selecting a scale of engagement which has been demarcated following the action zones of the Thames Estuary 2100 plan. Within each category, they will be able to explore combinations of projects, understand efficiency in flood management, social benefits, and challenges of each proposal. In the scale of the city, the proposal suggested will look at connecting the fragmented green spaces, improving the city image, upgrading urban drainage, and adding ecological value to the selected zone in the city. The website will help users visualize strategies for the city. Each proposal will be elaborated to explain the advantages and disadvantages based on multiple economic and social parameters. Details of subsequent systems that are planned into the proposal will also be detailed out. For example, in the proposed open space network strategy, the users will be informed of additional features such as green walls, pocket parks, gardens, and tree groves. The strategy improving water network will also provide details of features like overflow basins, sustainable urban drainage systems, increased buffer spaces, and roof gardens. Ecological infrastructures proposed will entail creation of different corridors to connect the fragmented landscapes in the city. The creation of pockets of urban woodlands, tidal flats, and waterfront wetlands can supplement the larger network. The user can also play with flood mitigation strategies within their community area, where they can start by selecting different contexts to operate in. Selecting contexts based on land use is meant to help them understand different requirements and adaptations needed by user groups.
Going further into the local scale, the platform will provide a toolkit of multiple solutions that can be implemented in the most basic scale and the unit of the building. These proposals will fit into the larger network of blue-green infrastructure that prevents flooding as a larger network. For each solution in the toolbox, the user will be given the spatial implementation to help them understand how the space will change. This will allow them to choose between the variety of options available the best option that suits the needs of a specific group of people. Each solution will be detailed to show the economic, social, and efficiency parameters. Apart from reducing flood risk, these solutions sometimes also hold additional ecological, public, economic, and social benefits. For example, installing roof gardens can help create additional green spaces in otherwise low-footprint space, while also being used to grow some organic produce that can benefit the occupants of the building as well. Other solutions such as rain planters, rain gardens, and retention ponds can help with flood control through reducing speed of runoff, increasing groundwater percolation, and adding social value of urban spaces. On the platform, one can also explore different building types to better visualize the best possible solution for the land. The solutions best suited to a school will not be the best solutions for a residential area. People will be able to evaluate which solutions provide the necessary economic advantages, which solutions provide the necessary social advantages, and which solutions provide the necessary flood control while giving others as well. This way, people will be able to understand and visualize the merits and demerits of various flood control solutions in their community spaces. As a knowledge-building tool, the toolkit will also be updated with other solutions to different sizes that will allow the users to develop their own combinations and modules.
The process of designing flood control measures for the city involves government body agencies like Thames Water and the EA, the community-level agencies like the London councils and the local ward authorities, and finally the multiple stakeholder groups. Through the process, each agency has a duty to design proposals for respective areas to produce outcomes. The government must evaluate and provide policies, incentives, and developing corresponding infrastructure for the city. The community agencies must implement guidelines that complement these infrastructure projects. Finally, the local area stakeholders must ensure individual-scale implementation of prototypes that fits into the flood mitigation network. The organization of proposals across scales ensures that the measures are executed at every level. This platform ensures that each stakeholder can take an informed decision, making it a truly participatory process.